Good morning, Miss Bostick-Langenfeld's class, or afternoon, or night, whatever time you happen to be watching and ready to read. Today, we are going to read Giraffes Can't Dance. I'm Miss Pollye, and this is one of my favorite books. Giraffes Can't Dance is going to help us see how important it is for us to truly be ourselves and to believe in ourselves and to find the things that we truly love and how that helps us to be ourselves. This book is written by Giles Andretti and it's illustrated by Guy Parker Reese.
Not Eric Carl.
Nope, not Eric Carl. Giraffes Can't Dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance. Whoops, sorry. Where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Jungle dance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad. Because when it came to dancing, Gerald was really very bad.
What?
The warthogs started waltzing. The rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel.
Eric Carl.
Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor. But the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald! All the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. How mean.
You're mean, guy.
Gerald simply froze. He was rooted to the spot.
His eyes are so tiny.
They're right, he thought.
Look so tiny. So tiny.
I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. He crept off from the dance floor. He started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone.
Eric Carl.
Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh.
Eric Carl.
Excuse me, called the cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song.
Eric Carl.
Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald is the best dancer we've ever seen."
Better than the lion?
Better than
the chimpanzee?
Yes.
Better than everybody in the whole world?
How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find the music that we love." The end. Find your music that you love today.